Alright, what's up, true believers? Welcome back for another episode of some show on the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube. Tonight, this is episode number 1 of a series that I am calling the Ordinal Memoirs, which is my label, branding, and title for when I am playing 2D games, which is pretty rare, so I don't think there'll be a lot of serial numbers for this series, but last year I played Bleed, and this year, apparently, I'm going to check out a little bit of Strider. So this is a 2014 game, is my understanding. One that went into my backlog and just never got played. So it's kind of interesting because a few years ago, when I was a cast member on... so I have not figured out the controls on this yet. So this is kind of weird to me. I don't know why there's nothing mapped to the B button. It says B use kunai. I don't know what kunai is. Reverse grip option deploy. Kunai plasma catapult. Okay. Plasma catapult kunai direction. Plasma select map status and aim kunai. What was aim kunai? The right stick. So I'm going to assume that that's some kind of power-up. Okay, so this feels very much like a kind of 2D Devil May Cry. Whoa! Very cool. Whoa. So years ago, when I was a kid, there was a game called, my brother and I played a game called Legend of Kage, which felt very similar to this, although this is a little westernized in comparison to that. That one was heavily Eastern influence with a very Asian-sounding soundtrack. I want to move. I've been wanting to move my mic over all week. And now that I'm playing a game where I'm kind of sitting down with my chair in the lowered position and playing on a game controller, I think that's ample opportunity to do so. So, hey Google, set a 27-minute timer.
Okay, 27 minutes, and here we go.
So I don't, whoa. Wow. Just chopping dudes in half. No double jump, apparently. Whoa. Whoa. I really don't like... Ooh. Oh, no, no, no. I was hoping that I had a... jumping downward attack. Okay, so I guess that's going up to your health. Ah, neat. I did not know he could clamber like that. Oh, whoa. Escape trap. Whoa. Okay. How do I... Okay, how do I escape the trap? So I had figured out. I'm trying to figure out. He just did a little slide. Okay. Oh, okay. Charged boots allow you to damage items and sliding into them can be used in or small spaces previously inaccessible. No. L plus A to slide. Okay. Okay. I'm not quite fully understanding my health gauge. Oh, over there in the top left-hand corner. Oh, L down and A. Nice. Now he can apparently pull that, Oh, it's interesting. Watch this. He can pull that slide off with 0 momentum, so that's kind of interesting. So what I was saying was years ago when I was a member of the Casual Gamers podcast, this was supposed to be one of the challenge games that I was assigned, but right after we recorded that episode, we shut that iteration of the podcast down. Ah. No, where's that coming? Oh, okay. Whoa. Got to figure out what the right health indicators are. So one possibility on this health meter is that that red circle is really the health meter, and that green meter is your whatever special power indicator. Or maybe that green bar is your max, and so maybe where that one line is how much you can fill it up right now. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So obviously I've been playing a chunk of air missions high. Whoa. Okay, so now, so a bit of this is my obsession with destroying every enemy, which really isn't necessary. The game will obviously let you, stupid. Will obviously let you progress without destroying every enemy. Whoa. Okay, so now my health is very low. And it brings you all the way back here. Seems like that vertical thrust isn't really any good for anything but juggling them. It's really your horizontal that you, and in fact, even I think I'm just gonna hit X. No. Well, that worked out really well, getting the jump on them. Alright, so nice. Uh-oh. Okay. What? Why is that not? Alright. So let's quickly run down the hardware that's in play tonight. You know, and if you've watched any of the most recent episodes of the replication anecdotes, where I've been playing Air Mission Sign, you'll already know because it's the same equipment setup that I've been using. So I'm doing video capture tonight using the Razer Ripsaw, and then my webcam is the Panasonic HTC HS80 camcorder, and I'm piping that over to a Blackmagic Designs web presenter, which is basically a black AV box that media converter, essentially. A little bit more than a media converter in this instance, but it takes any HDMI input and sends it over to the streaming and game capture PC. Makes it look like a webcam. For voiceover commentary, I'm using the Samsung Go mic, and yeah, you can actually see it there. I'm using a pop filter and a foam ball windscreen. And then to get the in-game audio out away from the mic, I'm taking the audio output off the back of the LG 27-inch 4K monitor and sending that over to breaking it out from 3.5mm stereo jack output onto a splitter cable that splits it out into left and right RCA channels, and then that's plugged into my Behringer Xenix 302 USB hardware mixer. And then I've got the switches set to then send that over to the headphone output on the mixer, where I'm listening to it on a pair of Samsung SR850 studio monitor headphones. Checkpoint KZ. This game seriously needs a double jump. Ooh. Okay. That's health. Yes. And the directional bounce back. Oh. I absolutely love the visual style of this game. Okay. New concept art. Great. No, get down. Hmm. Hmm. So it's showing something. I just realized I have a 2D map in the upper right hand corner, so it's showing something. Sure that this is something. I don't know what that is, though. And I also don't know. So when you hit it. Do I just have to. So something is like. I mean, there's that little red meter that's going up every time I hit it, but it. Hmm. Okay. Now I'm getting stuck. Okay, so this is an area where I can climb. I wouldn't have thought about that in a million years. Whoa, dummy. Why is there a skull on that tank? Oh. Okay. Wasn't planning on boss battles. Okay. Oh, he's about to go down. There he goes. So, much in the spirit of Devil May Cry. Range, able to break some enemy blocks and shields. Hold X and release for a charged Cypher Strike. Alright. Okay, so that's how that works. Oh. Well, at least I got to check it. I should also mention that I'm playing with my Xbox 360 game controller for PC for my input device tonight. Oh, okay. Haven't really gotten down the timing on that attack just yet. And I haven't completely figured out all the mechanics about it. You can clearly charge it and hold it while moving. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, come on. What are these, twins? Man, I keep trying to get to someplace where I can hold it. That's rough. So I'm wondering if this is about to get a little Ninja Gaiden-like. In terms of being ridiculously difficult. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere when I can figure out I think that's a very big deal, is figuring out blast it. Blast it. So I wonder if this is a guy I can... So the problem here is mastering the timing between holding it and having it ready so you don't get hit. Now sometimes it looks like you can take a hit without that interrupting your... I'm also not completely clear Whew, that was close. I'm still very, very, very low on health. Okay, well that helps right away. Yes, we will definitely do that. Just dude scientist just hanging out in the background. Destroy the power couplers. Okay, this is apparently not going to be good. Duroboros, the Armored Dragon. Feels a little Horizon Zero Dawn-ish. Obviously, this game preceded Horizon Zero Dawn. L+A to climb faster. Oh, okay. Yeah, now when the spikes come out. Okay. Well, I apparently don't get that enemy. Yeah, we get it. Let's skip the cinematic. Alright, so I've only got a couple more minutes in this play session. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get past this guy. Oh. No idea what I'm doing, but apparently I'm making him angry. Oh. Guess this is just a good way to regain some health. Oh. Why is ah. Weird timing on these attacks. I'm not even exactly sure. Whoa. Seriously? What? Ah, wasn't paying attention. Hey Google, stop the timer. Alright, it was a little button mashy, but it looks like I finally figured out. I would say I figured it out. I guess I just did whatever I needed to do to take him down. Again, great presentation style on this. Pilot option online. I have to see his reported location. Okay, so I'm gonna... So one thing I really don't like is that I know it's my fault for not figuring out how to control it, but I really don't like that you can change direction in midair, because often I am often I'm not trying to change direction, but inadvertently. How can I not get up there? Well, that was pure luck, 'cause I didn't even realize there was a shielded guy coming up. Whoa. No need to get all that health. Ah. Okay, so am I supposed to be able to go down here? Clearly I'm supposed to be able to go down. Oh, checking the time. I do wish checkpoints were a little more frequent and obvious. Who's this up here? I do love this verticality, though. I just thought that I was sliding. Apparently I jumped. Oh. This is I gotta figure out how long it takes you to charge this thing. No, I don't have time for this. Bulava KZ7. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, thanks so much for checking out this game capture of Strider on the PC this evening on this episode of the Ordinal Memoirs. Once again, my name has been Agasically Stamus on the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube. Please go check out my tech blog over at gearworks.com, as well as our podcast programming over on the E2KG network. That's going to do it for me. I'm out of here.